going on, family? It's your brother, Stand Up Guy 202. I know it's been a while. Sorry for the dark, ominous scene on my way to work. Been a lot going on. The reason why I'm making this video the way that I am. Sorry for the noise. I just wanted to make sure that I talk to you guys. So I had a dream, which is it's crazy. I don't like to get into dream stuff, but it was very informative, and I definitely felt like God was speaking to me. He reminded me of a lesson that I had learned a while back from a good brother of mine. It's actually one of my good friends. One of my good friends back in the day, his name was Tyson. That's back when I was in the world. So if you ever see this, Tyson, I thank you for that lesson. So in the dream, there was a prolific basketball player. It's not no specific basketball player. This is just how the scenario went, and it was a black basketball player, and it was a white coach. I'm not trying to make anything about race or anything like that, but if you can't tell, I am a foundational black man in America, and we love everybody, and we about God's people, but you have to address the situation when your house is on fire. I love everybody. I can't put water on your house if my house is on fire. So I'm talking to my young black man. I'm talking to black people right now, and we have a very, very sickening issue. So back to the dream. It was a black basketball player and it was a white head coach. Black basketball player was upset with the white head coach. He wanted to get more playing time or more money for the time that he's playing. Understandably, he was a real good player and all of that stuff. And we like, okay. But at the same time, the head coach is like the leader of the team. He dictates who gets time, or you know what I mean, who can show off their skills or whatnot, right? But in this situation, obviously, the head coach is like it's going to be like the scheme player, or the person that schemes up the plays, and the player is the actual one that's out there doing it. He has the skill, he has the talent. So in this debate, or in this altercation, the player was pissed off. He's telling him like, look, you're gonna give me more money, you're gonna give me more time, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Going off. Head coach was like, okay, cool, I'll shoot you for it. You know what I mean? Saying he'll shoot the shot, they have to shoot a shot for it. What happened next was the black basketball player, he was getting upset, and he's like, okay, you can't beat me in this and that and the third. Gets the ball, and he kind of like, like you remember like and one, they bounce the ball off your head, right? So he does a little dribble, bounce the ball off the coach's head. Basically something that was humiliating or embarrassing, right? A situation that would embarrass anybody, especially a person that's in a position of leadership. And it was funny because I guess God had to show me something like that to help drive home the point. So the white head coach took that on the chin. Everybody's like, oh, laughing. Obviously the black basketball player, I don't believe that he missed a shot or something. I didn't see that. But what drove the point home was, okay, he got the ball bounced off his head, very disrespectfully, very humiliating, right? He gets the ball, keeps his head down. The white head coach gets the ball, keeps his head down. Didn't react to anybody else's, hypeness or reaction to it to embarrass him. And he goes casually, bounces it with 2 hands, settles himself, takes the shot, makes it, right? And in that moment, I had a revelation in what's going on with us, right? And I said, wow. It's like I was talking to somebody else, but I wasn't myself. I'm like, hey, you know why they rule the world? You know why? These white people be ruling the world, man. And we know it's not just white people, it can be other people, but if you're a black man in America, you understand the dynamics of the situation, okay? Truth is truth. I had the guy talking to him, I said, you know why they rule the world? You know why they running it? He's like, no, why? Because they ruthless or something like that. Like, I'm like, nope, that's not it. I was like, you know what's our true issue? This is what's our true. Oh well, we like righteousness. We righteous, this and that. I said, nope, that's not it. He said, well, they maybe because they feed off of it. It's like a drug for them. I said, no, that might be a part of it, but no, that's not it. He said, what? I said, we emotional. I said, emotion is our drug. We too emotional. And I had a good white brother, and this is crazy, dude. Dude let me sleep on this couch when I was at the bottom too. So, let you know, I used to be out there. And he told me, I was ripping and running. He helped me out one of these days. I had a good friend that had passed away, and I was crashing out. I was a young kid crashing out. I woke up. I was going crazy, basically. Just put it like this. And I had my little strap and everything. And he's like, bro, like I helped you out. I didn't know you had that on you. You kirking out. You know what I mean? You out here doing this, that, and the third. Look, bro, you too emotional. And I had to sit back and take that. I said, you know what? You're right. So think about that. How much has our emotion disrupted or forfeited and ate the blessings of generations of our family, of our business ventures? I'm going through something very, very crazy right now, especially with the situation that I'm in. And it makes me feel like I'm less of a father. I'm not doing the things that I'm supposed to do to take care of my family. Right? But God leaving me in this situation, teaching me, hey, don't be emotional. Keep your head down. Keep plugging away. I just heard of a tragic story of a young man who lost his life, but at the same time, a baby girl was caught in the crossfire. We gotta stop being emotional. I can only think that, whether it was the lifestyle or whatever was drawn to him or whatever the guys had against him, they did these things and these acts out of emotion to forfeit that baby girl's generational blessings, to forfeit that man's, life to change or repent. Hopefully he didn't die in his sin, but who knows? So let's stop being emotional, black people, brother, sister. And let's keep our head down, and let's start enacting the laws. We can't forfeit the laws of consistency, the laws of faithfulness, the laws of good counsel. Because there's work to be done. Continue to stand for the one that died and rose for you again. Love you.